people. Praise Jesus, everybody. It's your girl once again, Ivy Gathoni. Welcome to Ivy's family. Drum rolls. Ba 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 pam. Yeah. So guys, if you are returning subscriber, mwah, 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 thank you so much for coming back and always giving a time to watch anytime I upload a new video. If you are new subscriber, welcomes to Ivy Gang. Sini wale wa say it's all about entertainment and everything. So today guys, and I said, and I have great news. You guys are not ready to hear this. First of all, if you've noticed, I am doing my video on a different field, different background. As you can see, the nature, I'm a nature person. I really love nature. So background unaona imeweza like some trees. This is all about just reflecting nature, and I thank God it's at least somewhere where I stay. So guys, karibuni. I'm so excited. I don't know if I should scream. I was so tempted to like celebrate today because I'm reaching some 500 subscribers. Yes guys, wale wamekuwa loyal to me, those that have really subscribed to my channel, Mungu our bless from the bottom of my heart. I am so deeply touched for believing in me. I also believe in you guys. We can do this. We should always, everything, for everything to be successful, it has to start from the ground, from vile tunasizasikia wengine wakisema from grass to grace. So welcome to my channel. Now today, first of all, I really appreciate now our next, it's all about winning, our next step or level is now heading to or road to 1,000 subscribers. And guys, I promise, like I told you, I'm doing this video first of all to celebrate myself and you, my loyal family, for being and believing in me that you saw that I will be able to make it, and I thank you so much. May God bless you. If even you have a YouTube channel or you have just DM me, Miss Nanga Mawivu or anything. I want everyone who's around me, let's all win together. So today I really want to discuss, today is girls or let's talk. Today I just decided I'm not going to do so much, but I want us to learn like 1, 2, 3 things about a certain topic, because I like listening to other people's vlogs, and I came across this beautiful lady. I got some tips from her. I was even actually listening to them right now, reminding myself of what I've had, of how you can romanticize yourself, how you can self-care, take good care of yourself before you take care of others, whether you're married, whether you have a family, whether you're single, whether you're bachelor. So I want us to, let's help each other, and I'll give you a very good example of myself, what I always do, the things I think about and everything. So the topic today is, I even have my notebook here in case I forget some of the things from my head or in my brain, as you say it, then I can just refer it from here. So first of all, how are you able to romanticize? Abusikia to topic, how to romanticize yourself. From the word romance or romantic, we all have different versions. We all have different meanings of what romance means. Others will be saying taking care, or being taken out on a date, or what else, being bought gifts like flowers or chocolates, or what, maybe if it's your birthday, maybe it's your special occasion like anniversary or whatever. Me, I want to do it like romanticizing yourself. What do I mean? Like, what are the things that you yourself, or Ivy, do for myself that I make myself so valuable, and I have the energy that I can give to the society, I can give to my family, I can give also to my friends, because I have to get that energy to start coming from me first, and then I can be able to deliver to you, and you'll get all nothing but positive things, positive vibes. So some of the things that I wrote down, like self-care. Let's start. When you start waking up in the morning, what are the first things that you do? Okay, sometimes some of us may be grumpy, like you don't feel like waking up because the blankets were so sweet, it was so warm, you don't want to wake up, especially when maybe it rains occasionally, or maybe at that time you slept late around 4 there or 5, and then in the morning, or 3 o'clock at night or in the morning, and then you feel so grumpy waking up in the morning, and you are just all lazy around, and you're like, I don't feel like anything doing today. So, and some other times we have psych. What is that? I want to just focus on the sorry I just want to focus on the positive or good vibe or place where you can wake up with so much energy. You're able to do this 1 2 3. You have written down in your diary, or you have journal, like, these are the things I want to accomplish by the end of the day. Like for me, I always even post them on my status on WhatsApp. If you have come across that, whether I have achieved a small or a big thing, for me it's a win. For me, it makes me, there's small details. It doesn't have to be so big for so that I can be able to be so happy, and I'm like, oh guy, I've been about this big, I've done this huge thing. No, even waking up like in the morning, doing or making a very good breakfast, like you have your bacon there, you have your sausages there, you have your sandwich there, you have your hot dog there, you know guys, like when you wake up in the morning, what do you really do? Obviously, if you're, let's just assume those days that you're not grumpy, the days that you really have psych because there's something that you did, or maybe you even dreamt so well that like God revealed to you a very sweet dream, and you were so happy. God spoke to me, he gave me a revelation, nanini. So you have woken up with so many psych, and then you go to the bathroom, you wash your face. For those that have your self-care products like the Garnier, oh yeah, the Garnier products, you do your self-care routine. We call it a routine for your face. That is where the good feeling comes from. If you're a lady, if you're a man, when you wake up, maybe you have your PS there. I don't know what for men really do so that they can start their day to feel so happy, apart from kushinda loto ama kubet from betika, ama kutrade, or whichever that brings them money. I think money is the major thing for men that makes them happy. But for ladies, if you have your product, self-care product, trust me, you always feel, you feel so refreshed, you feel so nice, you feel so good about yourself. For example, like for me, you see that I have done my makeup and I feel so beautiful, I feel loved. I don't need to wait for someone to make me happy or to be feel loved. If I don't do it myself and then they come later, I have to prioritize sometimes myself first. I have to come first, because what I do and what I deliver, it's so important to what I'm going to give to the energy. Imagine if I start with a positive energy, that is what I'm going to give my people. If I'm so happy, that is what I'm going to deliver to my people. So like for me, when you wake up and then you have your self products, you do your self-care routine, and then you go to your kitchen. Wasichana, vyombo kama zimeoshwa usiku. For me it's so hard. I really always try. I'm like, usiku nitaosha vyombo, but I'm like, in the morning, that is when I get energy. My energy level, it's 0%. Trust me, it's 0% when I do when I say like, leo sitalala kama vyombo zangu hazijaoshwa. So that when I wake up, imagine the feeling when you wake up in the morning, your kitchen is all clean, and then you're able, it is going to be so easy for you to make breakfast. Even for me, and for those that are like me, when you are washing your utensils, before washing, or I mean making your whole or full breakfast for your family and yourself, you always feel nice, because it is not time consuming. You have the energy in the morning, you feel everywhere is so clean, even you yourself, you feel clean because imekuambukiza, you get me? So after that, you go make your wonderful breakfast, like I said, some bacon, some hizo tu mavitu za, lakini si lazima. You can also, for me, I've been currently taking mandazis daily, because najipata tu na cravia yo. And even tea, like if I don't start in the morning taking tea, I don't know, Me, I would rather stay like that, or just take eat a very light lunch and even supper. But breakfast, for me, it has to be heavy. It has to be accountable to me, so that even the energy that I deliver, the things that I do, I am able to feel like I am valuable. You get me? So like when you wake up and then you make your wonderful breakfast, you go sit there, maybe you have your Netflix and chill. Oh yeah, watu wenye wako na huh? Your Netflix and chill, your popcorn's there, your popping. We wacha niache kuchocha sana. So, and then you take your breakfast, and then you have your movie that you left in maybe a few days ago. Those that are not watching, you take your phone, you have your internet, or you have put bundles in your phone, and you're like this social media person kama mimi. You try to look at the notifications of people that have written or send you messages that you want to reply them back. It feels so nice, right? So when you start with that energy in the morning, trust me, your whole day, that is just how will I put it, your whole day will be like, and you're sure, you are so certain, you are assured that nothing will go wrong. But if you start in the morning all grumpy, lazy around, unajiskuma, unajisokota, you're like, trust me, you'll never accomplish everything that you have written. And it is always good, like, to journal. She was saying that journaling is very important. Like, for her, she loves journaling every now and then. Even when she's going through hard things, she likes, like, putting them down so that she can feel like everything she's pouring out, even if she doesn't have a friend to talk to, or her mom, or her dad, or her family, or her best friend, the first thing she goes to her notebook. The same with me. This notebook, this one, I love doing, but for me, I just journal when there are very rare or special occasions that have happened, and then I feel like I always want to keep memories, so that in my 5 years to come, 3 years to come, I can come back and review the things that had happened maybe back in 2020, 2021. So when, like, I'm reading and I'm like, so this is me, kwa hivyo hii ndio kitu niko napitia, this is what happened. That is how I feel so nice, like reflecting back and just keeping memories of the things that you experience that day. Journaling is so good. Another thing you can do with your journaling is also, like, in a tango to-do list, the things that you want to accomplish on that day. It's so freaking very important. It's very crucial for you. If you write down, like, I want to maybe go do my nails, I want to go do a massage, I want to take myself out, I'm meeting this person, I want to go for a business meeting with a certain restaurant or a certain mall. We want to discuss 1, 2, 3 things. Today I want to do a deep cleaning of my house, a general cleaning of my house. I want to also take my kids out. I also want to maybe in school, if you're in school, you're like, I just don't want to miss out classes. So sort of the things and many more that I may not mention. Nyinyi ndio mnajijua better. So journaling is so important. Taking care of yourself is really important. And then something else is about prayer. And I'm so sorry why I didn't start with that. Especially when you wake up so early, where you're the one at dawn. Then you've woken up so early, so early in the morning. And then you tell God thank you. Because being alive is also an important thing. It's very crucial, because when you reflect the people that are in hospitals, those that are going under dialysis, there's a recent series that I'm watching right now, and I have to finish it. It's called The Good Doctor. I think it was ilitoka back in 20. There's the original one, I think it's 2017, but there's another one from 2011. But the 2017 one, that guy is called Dr. Sean, and he has a problem called autistic. And I love looking at the patients that come in that hospital. It really makes me realize, or to think, that I'm really special, because I am not suffering. I am so damn healthy. I am strong. I have not taken any medicine in a day, in a few months. I have not been hospitalized. I have not been those emergencies that unapelekangwa mnarashio hosi. For me, I don't have all that, and I'm able to eat healthy. Guys, you really need to thank God because of your health. You should start with your prayers, and then you go with the routine that you always have every day. That is according to me, if you ask me. And then something else about self-care, or how to romanticize, if you want to put it that way. Another thing about self-care is like, do you take walks? Are you that kind of a person that you love taking walks? For me, I love kutembea. Hey. Even my own parents know. I would go at the end of the day when I come back at the house and I'm like, I never knew this. Now I know. You don't have to have money so that you can go for walks. Kuna mali unaweza enda distance and you're like, you just see people. The things are going on. Like, usiachwe na what is happening outside there. That's for me, if you ask me. And then you come back at the end of the day, you're like, kwa hivyo, this building imejengwa leo haikuwa inge moli imetokea haya, kwa hivyo iko sikuwa najua, leo nimejua. So next time when maybe I go, it's a bit of window shopping, and then next time najua hii place inaitwa specific mall, and this wako na hizi vitu zimetokea around our area. You don't have to really go so far. You can also tag a friend along. You go and maybe you talk about your lives, how life has been, your girl to girl talk. Something else you can also do, like the way I've done. If you don't have so much, like, you can do a small makeup to make yourself feel so nice. Try new things. About cooking, try new recipes, also my thing. Like, you can try to do, cooking has a huge ideas, and it's not a lesson that you have to be taught. Kama saizi cooking is so easy. You can go to your YouTube if you have bundles, if you can afford. You can go to, you download in your bundles, and you're like, you want to try this recipe, you want to see it, how outcomes. That will preoccupy your mind and you feel so good. Hata ikitokea results, for example, maybe when you're baking for the first time, and you have seen it somewhere, maybe you've written it down, you have bought all the things, the ingredients that are required, and you want to try out, and then it comes out like, it'll backfire, my friend. You don't feel bad, but at least you have done it. Cooking is a skill, actually. Food is a skill, cooking is a skill, because you use your two hands and your mind. You're like, if I measure these ingredients, for example, baking now, if I am doing I'm a bowl cake, for example, and then you have your chocolate, you have your normal flour, white sugar, or normal sugar, or brown sugar, you have your butter, you have your milk, you have your eggs, and you have what else? These are the main things that you should have. And then maybe your flour is self-raising, or you have a baking powder, and then you have your chocolate, you're drinking chocolate ya kawaida, and then you're trying like to measure. That's an example I'm using. And then you try to measure, you're like, if I put 300 grams of flour, how much should I put for maybe sugar? It has to be like a half. So that's 300 divided by 2, that's 150. So something like that, it when you do that, it really occupies your mind from thinking all bad things. Maybe you have gone from work, umetokana umepatana na huyu client, ni tu headache tupu tu, or maybe you have your own business and you've just made losses after losses, hakuna hata profit. Guys, don't feel so bad. I'm here to encourage one another, because it's life. There are things that you cannot even predict. There are things it is out of your control, that God knows. There's nothing that it can go that God doesn't really know. So that's really an example. So try to occupy yourself, like taking some walks, tag along your friends, or if you just want to go alone, well and good. If you really want to, what else? Like, I've also done, treating yourself. Whether you're married, find time for yourself. Go to a spa, spoil yourself. Take this, like, just buy yourself some food. Si lazima ikuwe pesa mingi. Have time for yourself, guys. That's the main topics. That's why I call it self-care. Have time for yourself, like the things you do that brings you just good vibes, you know. Like kuna vitu tu ukijitreat vizuri unasikianga aje. Don't you feel so nice? Don't you feel so loved? Don't you feel so happy? That's what for me I really really feel. And treating yourself doesn't mean that you're going to be so mean, especially maybe you're married, you have kids, and then you're like, eh, mimi nimeenda kujitreat peke yangu. And you're like, no, you're not mean, you're not becoming mean, you're trying to have a time alone, you're trying to have your own time, so that even when you go, by the time unarudi, you're not the same person that walked out, like went and then came back. Yes, it's good to always go as a family, it's good to always go with friends, but sometimes you always need that. Trust me, you really really need that, because I have realized, I've had so many people talking about depression, how depression, postpartum depression, all kinds of depressions, and it leads them to suicidal effects. And I'm like, this was a problem because of not properly taking care of themselves. Maybe they were never heard, maybe they tried to explain to someone what they're going through, and those people seem like they don't understand them. They think like they're making their own things. Some of them are going to therapists, like those kind of things. Girls or ladies or even men, there's some things we may not tell our friends, we may not tell our families. You want to put them in our hearts. Just go out. If you have money, go treat yourself. If you feel so bad, like your day was so wrong and everything just went hi Hawaii, just everywhere, it's good, always take yourself out. And then that is about treating yourself, taking some walks. If you're a makeup person that you really love, trying out some things, maybe you have your small products that you have. And then something else, like for me, when I'm sad, first of all, I always take time, I just go silent. I always go silent and then try to rethink, and then I talk to God before I even journal it. I first usually take time. I go silent, and this has just happened. I will not be that person, oh my God, oh no. When I'm sad, I just cool down and I'm silent. I feel sad, I will talk to God, and I take time. Maybe I might lock myself up. I don't feel like talking to someone that day. If someone is knocking on my door, I'm like, because I will not be able to deliver so well, because I'm not okay. If I'm not okay, and if there's one thing that I hate, is hypocrisy. For me, if I'm not okay, I'm not okay, because my feelings matters, emotions matters, even for you, whoever is watching me. Your emotions, feelings, have someone. If you are comfortable to talk to someone, then maybe you can make it a date to your friend. If it's talking to your mom, call her. If it's talking to your dad, call them. Tell them this and this and this is what I'm going through. If you feel like so comfortable you're friends with your spouse, tell them that this is what I'm going through, I'm not okay. Like for me, oftenly, I really find my hubby being just my closest friend. If I take some time, I feel like I always share with him before I tell anyone, so that even when I go outside, people are like, I've had to Jake one kijab, I've had to Jake one your other side, because I have poured out what I felt inside to someone closer to me. So those are the things that you can really exercise and tell them. They really matter. First of all, prioritize yourself. And me, my girl code is always self-love. Before anyone else comes, I have to feel love. So I have to do something that it makes me so happy. If it is buying yourself chocolate, if it's ordering yourself flowers, do them. If it's buying yourself champagne or wine, I'm saying anymore because of mentioning when I'm just giving an example. If it's about reading books, if it's about journaling, just do it. If it's about watching movies, to just take off your mind. For maybe guys or for men, if it's playing PS, cheza your PS mpaka usikie umeexhaust energy yote. If it is going out for a walk, you go, like where I stay, you go in a field, utembe. The only good friend that will never backstab you, he will always be there for you, even if for yourself that you run away from him, is Jesus. Jesus is the only person who can never let you down. He can never, if you bring all your burdens. Even in the word says, bring all the burdens to me, and I shall. There's a word that says that bring all your burdens to me, and I shall relieve them from you. I will carry that burden from you. And also, I love the verse that says, seek, ask, and knock, and everything shall be added unto you. Like you have to really prioritize the things. You have to really do things that make you happy. Do the things that really, really, really enjoys. You really feel so nice, so that even to the community, even to the society, the things that they expect for you to do, you're like, you are ready for this. You are ready for any challenges. You are ready for anything that you want to do. If it's buying yourself clothes, if it's about spoiling yourself, buying shoes, for ladies, like maybe going for a pedicure, manicure, massage in spas, go make your hair, go for a solo date during the day, just go and watch a ball somewhere, or a match that is ongoing maybe, or maybe a rally that is going on. When you do all that, it makes you feel so nice. You will not feel the same. If you had a so bad feeling, if you had a negative feeling in yourself, trust me, hata utajua vile itapotea, hata utajua vile ilienda, because you allowed yourself to be occupied with something good, with something positive. If it's about listening to music, like how can I forget that? And I'm also a singer. For me, sometimes even when I just want to keep myself being distracted from anything, I can try to listen to music. I used to do that kitambo, but siku hizi imepunguza kitambo. Nikiwa na earphones ni hivyo, sauti yote nasikiza, and I'm like, hey. So I really, really love all that. Do music, listen to it, go studio, go spoil yourself, go buy yourself something, go, if it's with your kids, go with them, take them out. Like those fun things can make you feel like, the day was worth it. It was really, really accountable to you, and it's really, 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 really valuable in your life, for yourself, for your body. For those that goes to gym, neza enda pia gym. Na I mind you, najua how my trainers wanawaambianga, like, take good care of yourself. It doesn't mean you don't have to eat, but eat healthy. Even when you're doing all these exercises, like taking yourself out, going for a gym, listening to, bring the good energy to you. You just want nothing but positive energy that you want to exhaust, that you want to just to be delivered, that you just want to iso, like, concentration yake ikuwe juu, so that even the things you give out to people is really, really important. Trust me, life is too short. You never know about tomorrow. You may never know where you'll be tomorrow. And mind you, at least take a word, read the Bible, encourage yourself. Ukifeel kama hii word ingi, you're like, ingia tu kwa mahoya, ingia tu kwa prayers. You're like, Mungu, me, I'm trying to read this Bible. Make Jesus your friend, make God your friend, that everything you do is really for his own will. And there's nothing that it goes on in your life that God doesn't know, that God is not really unaware of that. Everything that we do, even before we think, he always knows. Even the visions that we have, the dreams that we want to accomplish, he always knows already. Imagine. So just cling to Jesus. Cling on to Jesus. Every burden, give it to him. Do things that makes you fun. Or maybe even involve yourself. If there's an occasion, go. If there's a party, a good one, si ati ile zile mbaya mbaya. You know, I'm talking to grown-ups here. So if you feel like you want to go somewhere and just exhaust yourself, just go. If it's a family function, go. You never know. It only comes once in a while. Being involved maybe with your family will make you not to think of other bad things that has happened in your life. It will make you just forget. With a twinkling of an eye, you just snap it and it's all out. So guys, I really, really, really want to emphasize on that self-care and how to do the things that will romanticize your life, and trust me, you'll go so far. This video is all about us encouraging each other and just reminding you that life is too short. If you haven't given your life to Christ, guys, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please just give your life to Christ. There's nothing else that really matters apart from just giving your life to Christ. Do the right thing at the right place at the right time. Those are the hymns or the songs that we are always told, advised to kiwa raima. Always do things at the right time, with the right people, at the right place, and the right thing. Okay? So even tukiwa hizo vitu tuna ignore na tunaambiango tukiwa wadogo. Imagine saizi ndizo inatuhit tukiwa watu wazima. It really hits us. And try so hard to always do the things that make you happy. Prioritize yourself. You come first before anything else. Okay? When you wake up, pray, do your self-care routine, make yourself a very good breakfast. If you had a to-do list on your journal, try to accomplish them. Even if you haven't accomplished so much, at least maybe like umeandika 5, umefanya 3, umeaccomplish 3, you're good to go. No one will come there and start beating you and you're like, kwa nini hizo zingine 2 umebakisha? Kwa nini hukufanya hiyo? No, you're the one who decided to write them. You're the one who said you're gonna do this and that. There's no a teacher who's gonna beat you up. There's no person who's gonna force you not to do the things you don't want. So it's all about your life. It's you and your God and whoever that is there. But trust me, always love yourself. For me, as a girl code, once again, I love myself. I really love myself. Before I even met my guy, I used to. Kwanza nilikuwa na ringa, mimi sitawadanganya. Mimi sikuwa nashikika. Nowadays I think I've just become so humble. Na nimechange kiasi, but there are some situations can really change you. Nyewe nimeona. I'm a witness. But life is good. We can't complain, and we just have to keep on holding on. Don't give up. Keep pushing the vision, the dreams. Try to make it come true. If you're working, work smart, but don't work so hard. Work smart. Don't work hard. You're working hard, tumeambiwa hata tukiwa shule ikakuwa nyimbo, but work smart. How do you work smart? Someone may think, why did she say work smart? Working smart is know what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, so that you can be able to deal with them. Those strengths that you have, the weakness that you have, try to make those weaknesses to become part of your strength. Okay? Kama umenielewa what I'm trying to say. So if you're out there sacrificing uko job every now and then, you're employed, may God remember you. Always give, even tithe kwa kanisa, the things that you always do, and God will really treasure and bless the work of your hands, because there's nothing good thing that comes out from begging, out from sympathy. It has to come from hard work. It has to come from good things. And that's it for today. So I just want to say thank you so much for the 500 subscribers. I'm so happy once again. So let's road trip to 1,000 subscribers, and trust me, I'm going to celebrate you. So mwah, mwah, mwah.